Okay, hi guys and girls. What we're going to do today is we're going to add some water lilies to our pond. So when you look at an actual lily pad, like looking down at the lily pad, it sort of almost looks like a green Pac-Man. You see this right here at the bottom of my screen? So that would be if the wall of water was going straight up and you were looking at the lily pad like that. But usually when we look at lily pads, they're going this way. We don't usually look at them this way unless we're looking directly down into the water. Usually when we look across the water, they sort of resemble an oval shape, maybe with a little chop out of the side of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on creating some water lilies for our pond. So what we usually do is we usually take our crayon and start making some zigzag lines, and then just draw a letter U underneath of that, and then color that in. You can color the bottom of it, and then you could take another crayon, another shade of red, and try to mix it, sort of like how you did in the background, you know, how you wound up using multiple colors to really make that really nice looking background. So we're doing something similar to that here. Now we can go ahead and we can make that oval shaped water lily zigzag a little bit. See how I did that? And I could use a lighter color green to color the lily pad in, and I could take the darker green to blend it around the edges. Excuse me, sneezed. Okay, so here's what my water lily actually wound up looking like. See how it has that mixture, sort of how we did in the background? So what I will do is I will use my scissors and I will carefully cut this little water lily out, zigzagging and turning my paper around. Now in the far background, because as you guys know, when you look at something up close, it's really big, but if I stay back really far, it's small. So when we look at a water lily, if we see a water lily that's far back in the distance, it's going to be really, really tiny, like this water lily that you can barely see unless I hold it up really close. See how tiny that water lily is? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put all your medium-sized water lilies sort of like at that level. All your bigger water lilies are going to go towards the bottom, because the bottom of the painting is the part that's closest to us. And then the medium ones we're going to put in. I'm going to add a little glue over here and add another medium one. It doesn't look like he's sticking very well. So any of them that you have that are kind of like the in-between size, you're going to want to make them be kind of close to the background, not too close. Okay, and now these little itty bitty water lilies, I'm going to have to put really, really tiny little dots in the background. I have 4 or 3 of those. I forget how many I have. But I'm gonna put one here. Now you wanna try to avoid putting them in rows. You wanna kind of put them in like random spots. You don't want it to look like, and here is the little tiny row. Here is the smallish medium row. Here, whoop, did that one get glued to? I don't know where that one got glued to. Oh, it's, it was stuck on my thumb on my other hand. I don't know where the glue went for that one. Careful you don't glue water lilies to your fingers. That's what Mrs. Stab is learning. So if you take a look here, I'll try to make it good so it's closer to the camera or to the picture. So if you see, those are the ones that are really small in the background, and they just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as they get close to the bottom of the page. So that's how we're going to be doing our water lilies this week. So have fun, make more than one obviously, and try to make some that are bigger, medium, and then really itty bitty at the top. Okay, good luck.